Hey guys, what is up? It's Bring Me the Boa here, and today I'm doing a short little update video on the Tricolor hognoses, because in parts of some of the videos, which I'm hoping, because I know some of them were the corrupted videos, and I'm pretty sure I uploaded at least 2 that had me going, oh, Tricolors are mating, wow. Well, it's because they are. So that's why I'm doing this update video. I actually got to witness them lock up, which is kind of like their tails are like, boop, like, you know, like that. Kind of cute, but it can be a little weird when you think about what's actually going on. But not describing that right now. Basically, I'm just doing the update video because they have had 2 confirmed locks that I have seen, and probably more than that as well. So I'm actually going to separate them here in a little bit, just because that is something important you want to do. You want to give them both a break from each other. But she's also currently going into shed, which for if you want to be a snake breeder, or if you bought a snake that was an adult from somebody and it looks a little chunky and you're not entirely sure, like, I wonder if it has eggs, and like the person's like, oh, I bred them a couple times but never produced, and blah blah blah. The reason why I brought up the whole shedding and went on that tangent is because a lot of snakes will do what's called a pre-lay shed, which means that they're going to shed their skin, and then probably like within that same week they're going to lay eggs. So to me this is like a little because the first couple confirmed locks have been like, one was last week and one was the week prior, and it takes roughly 30 days for them to actually lay eggs after locks. But the thing is I only saw them lock up twice. Now, because I only saw them does not mean that they hadn't locked up prior and aren't continuing to lock up still. So, and it was also really late in the night too. I was getting home from work and was taking a shower, and because I was closing, and I just was like looking around at stuff, and I kind of just looked over at the tricolors. I'm like, they're both out. It's like midnight. That's interesting. And I noticed they were locked. They were breeding. And I was like, this is awesome. This is fantastic. I've never actually gotten to see snakes do this. I didn't take any footage though. I'm actually, next time I witness it, I'm going to try to get a camera out and get footage, because I am going to be doing a video on breeding behaviors of hognoses, but I might wait to do that next season so that I can show you guys what Western hognoses do and what tricolored hognoses do, so that way there's just a little bit more there. But so back to the story. So they were locked, and I was really excited because I was starting to kind of lose hope. Like, I was starting to wonder if maybe Todoroki, my male, is like stupid. And I feel bad for calling him stupid, but he is just really dumb. He needs help, like, eating sometimes, because he'll just sit there with, like, mouse in mouth, and it'll just be like, well, are you going to push it in my mouth or what? What are you doing? And he's kind of stupid. And so I was like, well, if he's that awful at feeding, like, don't get me wrong, he'll eat a lot, but he just needs help. If he's, like, that stupid with something that, like, keeps him alive, is he even going to be able to breed successfully? Because that's not a necessity. That for the species it is, but for the individual it's not. So I was like, is he going to even be good at it? Is he going to even know what to do if he can't even feed properly on his own? And then I found out he can breed properly at least twice. So, and there's probably been many other times I've been sleeping while it happened. So, or I wasn't home. So, weirdly enough, he knows how to mate, but he doesn't know how to eat on his own. Little weird, a little funny how that works, but I mean, evidently he has his priorities, I guess. But here they are. They're still in the same bin. I took the lid off of here earlier because I was checking on my female, Momo, and someone pooped. Someone pooped in between me checking on them and me starting to film. Yeah, someone, maybe they both pooped. That's It's pretty bad. They poop in here? Oh. I'll have to clean that. I'll have to clean that after I'm done filming. There's a big poop like this long in here. Which, the reason why I'm like giving context and stuff a lot is because I'm trying to put more of my personality into my content. I was told by my editor that it's kind of noticeable that I'm just talking to a camera and I don't really put enough of my personality really into the video until like we're editing and I want it to look a certain way. So I'm trying to get better at that. This is one of my attempts at it. But I'm going to take her out. But another reason why I'm also going into storage is just to kind of recap, because I've been kind of like hush-hush about it, because I was like, it's probably not even going to happen this season. Because with the leopard geckos, I was never lucky with breeding them. I was never... I was successful to a degree, but not a large degree. Yeah, so she's in blue. She's definitely in blue. But she has... Ew, there's poop everywhere. Okay, you guys pooped all over in here. I'm gonna have to probably just redo this. Anyway, so she's in shed, which is making me wonder, but the reason why I'm like kind of nervous about this and why I didn't think I was gonna have any success is because the leopard geckos, as much as I love my geckos, I had an awful experience breeding them. Just because I ended up having genetics that were not formally listed to me in terms of what were had, and it was because I bought from a guy who no longer goes to any of the expos. Probably because of that exact reason. Is because he wasn't necessarily upfront when his animals carried bad genes. Whoa, 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 you're okay. She's also very restless. This is a new behavior of hers. She's never been like this skittish and like this restless. I was talking to the breeder about it, and he's like, it's probably smart to put a male in with her. And I did. But weirdly enough, I've read online that a lot of females actually get very hungry when they are... I'm just going to keep this out of there. But they're usually very hungry while they're breeding, which makes sense because they're obviously going to need calories to fuel the egg development. Only problem is this little stink pot right here, Miss I Make Stinky Poops, decided, you know what would be fun? To just stop eating for a month. So for a while I wasn't really worried because she was kind of borderline obese. But she stopped eating around when I had them start breeding, and now I'm a little worried. I finally got her to eat again the other day. And so tonight, or not tonight, tomorrow. So it won't be the same time that I'm uploading this, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But tomorrow I'm going to be getting her food. I'm going to be power feeding her, which is something I don't usually recommend, but in this case she really needs it. And aggressive feeding schedules are something that really helps with tricolors. Because when they're breeding, they really need those calories to help boost egg development, as well as just keep their own resources, like their own calcium, their own fat, just to themselves, so like they can keep utilizing it to basically not have to use parts of their body to fuel the eggs, which sounds kind of weird because like naturally that is what happens. The female ova is what turns into the egg, and then the egg becomes the baby. Well, in mammals, in most mammals, that's how it goes. But with these guys, it's pretty much the same thing, except they don't hatch on the inside. They just stay as an egg, and then they, shoot them out of their body. Well, I don't want her draining too much of her. Like, I obviously do not want her taking calcium from her own bones. That would be a huge problem. So that is why I'm basically, it'll be Saturday, which is tomorrow for right now. I'm going to go buy a bunch of rodents. Frozen rodents, fresh kill. She really seems to only be wanting fresh kill right now, which is kind of interesting. Because she used to not have any preferences whatsoever. And all of a sudden, I think it was after I realized she started ovulating that she started developing preferences. So part of me wonders if it's kind of like how people will gain aversions and preferences to certain foods while they're pregnant. If it could potentially be something like that. But part of me kind of doubts that. But again, I really don't know. And so I'm just speculating at this point. It's not even a hypothesis. But Todoroki's going to be like right here. Knowing him. Yeah, he is. Hi, Todoroki. He, on the other hand, has gotten massive. Freaking massive. Because every time she's like, oh, I'm not really hungry, he eats. He eats her food. So, he has grown a lot. He is a massive boy. And, honestly wasn't expecting his whites to stay so vibrant, and then his reds are too, but he's also in shed, which is kind of funny. They usually go in shed around the same time. God, his belly's just really pretty. It's like a pearlescent, shimmery color. But, yeah, I'm really excited. I didn't want to, like, get too ahead of myself, just because I didn't see any locks for a while, and, despite Momo not eating, she is actually getting quite a large amount of scale spread, and it's not body wide. It is only in the like abdominal area. It's from like here to here. She's getting scale spread, which is where the eggs are. So she's making eggs, and they bred. So on top of them breeding, she's producing eggs. So she's ovulating and has now both pieces needed to make the eggs. So I'm going to make sure that she gets whatever she needs in order to produce viable offspring and healthy offspring at that as well. But I just thought I'd do like a quick little update on them and kind of explain what's been going on with them for a little bit, because that's why they haven't really been in a lot of videos, is I've just been kind of leaving them to it. Because I was afraid that if I keep taking them out and handling them and doing stuff like that too much, they wouldn't breed. And I really want them to breed because I need experience with snake breeding. And these guys are kind of like me testing my husbandry and stuff like that. Because I do want to breed these guys as like a hobby. And I also want to breed the Western Hognoses as a hobby. But I want to do it successfully. So I'm putting a lot of effort into this. I also have a current side project that if it is successful, I will make a video on it. And that will probably be, by the time this is uploaded, probably 2-3 weeks after that, because the little side hustle I got going on is actually looking like it's doing well, and because it's looking like it's doing well, it probably will end up getting a video. And currently it looks like I have about a week or two to wait to find out if it was successful or not, which it's been a video that I'm kind of like debating if I should do or not, but I ultimately decided, yeah, I probably should, just because it shows another part of this hobby, and if you want to breed, not just as a hobby, but as a potential business, which is what I'm hoping to do, it kind of shows another side of it that you have to think about if you want to be very serious about it. But this has been Bring Me the Boa. Thank you guys so much for watching. This video was just kind of a sporadic update video that I was like, yeah, I probably should mention why they haven't been in videos lately. So if you guys like the content, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. Almost merged those. I almost said hit the notification button. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.